Da, 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 ba, ba, ba. Wish I can see my shit, please. Thanks. Okay. I think that should be good. Hi, guys. You may be wondering what's going on now. This is my new setup. I'm actually finally moved on to PC, and today, it's Papers, Please. Like, what can I say? This is the first game I'm gonna play with the new computer I got, and it's also gonna be the first one I'm gonna do for a Let's Play. This is the Ben Lore Game Channel, and this is Papers, Please. Now, I already finished the game, but that doesn't mean I can replay it again for sake of having to play through it, because I love the freaking game. But it's a new recording software. I'm going to see if it works, and I hope it does. It looks great. I don't want to upgrade to premium yet until I know it's good. So, without further ado, this is Papers, Please. Congratulations! The October Labor Lottery is complete. Your name was pulled. For immediate placement, report to the Ministry of Mission at Creston Border Checkpoint. An apartment will be provided for you and your family in East Creston. Expect a Class 8 dwelling. Glory to Arstotzka. Okay, let's go. Day 1. Creston Border Checkpoint opens at last. After 6 long years, can the Ministry of Admission keep us safe? Family is serene at night. Go. Now, I should be doing a Halloween-themed episode since it's October, but this is the closest I'm getting to anything that's related to a video. But, we don't need that. So pretty much this is a tutorial on how to play the game. You just scan passports. I haven't seen any other Let's Plays yet. Yeah, this is Arstotzka Ministry of Admission Office Official Bulletin. Inspector, welcome to your new post at Creston Border Checkpoint. Scan passports, entry visa, and return documents to entry. Entry is only restricted to Arstotzkan citizens only. Deny all foreigners. Glory to Arstotzka, and it tells you how to scan your things, which you don't need to yet. Oh boy, let's see how many passports I can get through one day. The first one should always be Arstotzka, if I remember correctly. I can finally return home. Glory to Arstotzka. Thank you. I am not a pro at this game yet, but I play this game very fast. Yeah, this is gonna be a great idea. This is gonna be a great Let's Play. I already can tell. Yeah, there's a few, points that I will only go for the best possible ending. I won't be working for the Order unless somebody wants me to. Please say it in the comments down below if you want me to work for the Order, because that's why I plan to stop in this episode is when the Order comes out. And then if anyone wants to, tell me if I want to do, if I should do the Order, you can tell me. Your guys' choice. I'm only planning to play through this game once because I already have almost all the achievements for this game. I'm only missing 1 or 2, actually, and that's the one I want to get done in this Let's Play, which is get the highest possible class, or apartment dwelling for the game, which requires so much cash, and it requires a lot of cash to keep it, but you only have to get up to that point. Other than that, I can start decreasing, going back to other dwellings, because I usually go to 7 or 6, because it doesn't really matter what. I think it's cheaper for the last one, but if you're a really good passport stamper, you would be able to manage getting enough money to have everything. I'm just hoping that this works. I'm sorry, I have not uploaded in so long, and the reason I haven't is because of school. And I wanted to focus more on school, but I always wanted to come back to the channel to actually upload something. If you haven't seen Ben's latest video, it's pretty much a parody of what's it called? Parody of Stranger Things intro. And what I plan to do for the channel is I plan to do Let's Plays, and after the Let's Plays, I plan to do reviews on the games. And these reviews are going to be like what my opinion was on the game. I would love you guys, watch the channel, to tell me what games I should play next. Like, if there's any games you want me to play, because I plan to go through my whole Steam library, play all those games. Sorry for my hand movements, this is how I am a lot. I plan to go through every Steam library game, play it, if it runs correctly, and I plan to, make a Let's Play of each one of those games, then do a review. That's how I'm going to set up, and maybe I'll do a parody videos with Ben, depending on how he wants to do the channel. It sounds weird because I haven't talked to him in a while. Okay, it's the end of day 1, and I am going to do the strat I used to do. I should have made a lot of money here. Yeah, 60 bucks. I'm going to get rid of food. I'm going to keep I could save an extra 20 bucks. Question checkpoint a success. Entry restrictions to relax and met foreigners. Analyze upbeat. Increase trade and cooperation predicted. This is where this game can get a little difficult depending on if you paid attention or not. Now you get this, which I'm going to hotkey later because you want those upgrades immediately. You kind of want your... I usually multitask here because you want to make sure if you can have memorization for this game, you can beat it. I think the other achievement is to not get citations on like the earlier days. Okay, his passport's expired. Yeah, it's passport's expired. Yeah, this is where the game I get confused on because so I don't pay attention. And there's another. I think it's an ending I'm actually missing for my achievement because the only other ending I got that's a big ending is finishing the Kolechia ending, which one of the characters will introduce later on, be known as I forget his name. He will come and tell you on like day 20 or 30 that you can take people's passports and then you can get enough for your family, depending if your whole family survived, if you're like that good of a player. I believe yeah. Yeah, usually it's the gender one I miss because I don't pay attention to it much. I'm not. Sorry, I don't like that. It's just like random crazy things coming to my head. There should be a terrorist attack this day, though, if I remember. Oh, wait, here we go. This is the strat I devised. Usually all the pink, usually all the pink vice people are usually, cracked passports. It's just a strat that I devised because I used to speedrun this game a while back. I used to run through this game a lot, just trying to finish it. There it is. There's terrorist attack. We're gonna let that happen because God knows. This isn't the point where you get the tranquilizer dart yet, but that's the point where the game requires you to use it a lot. Okay, this is the first major terrorist attack that happened on the border. You will always end at 9 or 10 passport stamps. Yeah, my son's already sick, so we're gonna take off heat this time. And we're gonna have food, and I usually cycle between that, but usually I take off both. Usually when they're not sick, though. Now they'll be cold the next day, and I can take off food for like 2 days. Until they get very hungry or one of them dies, I usually restart. Terrorist strikes back. Kolechian and Agonators suspected. Checkpoint lockdown. More guards. More security. This is day 3. This game goes up to, I believe, December something. It's like the second week of December in the game. And then I will, for a bonus video, I will do the infinite mode. Now, every foreigner is required a ticket. This is where the rule book comes into play. If they don't have the ticket, she's fine. They can't enter, and there's usually two categories that usually miss for citations. It's usually the passport look. It's usually the passport look. Okay, if you don't know how to do this, you go to basic rules and you gotta do this. And it took a while. What the hell this was? Yeah, usually they'll hand you the ticket, then you have to quickly scan, make sure it is all right, and then you stamp that, and then you give them both back. Like, I'm trying to think of interesting dialogue. I will say that the next game I will probably play after this, I'm playing kind of indie games. I don't know if this was considered an indie game. I bet you it was. After this, I think I'm gonna play like I think I'm gonna play probably Undertale. I will play only True Pacifist. I do not care. Oh wait, I have to play neutral then True Pacifist. Okay, I may do that next because even though the game's not popular anymore, I like playing unpopular games just for reasons. It is pretty fun to play some games as some dated games that no one plays anymore. It's really fun to play them. I used to play them a lot back when I was younger. I used to play them a lot because back when I believe I was playing the PS2 still back in grade school, kids moved on to the Xbox 360 or PSPs, and I just didn't understand what they're talking about. Like, what are these games? Even though I did know what they were later on. Yeah, I used to play this game on a Windows Vista computer, if you could think of that. There's two games that computer could run. It could run Papers, Please, and it could run Undertale. That's all it could run. Like, that was the extent of what it could run. What? You did? Oh, wait, she's in the soft skin. Sorry for the swearing. Yeah, scan that. You have expired passport. This is where I usually just be nice. It's like, I'll get a citation here because her passport was expired, but it's like, do I care? Okay, it's this guy right here. Forget his name. Yeah, you can't let him in because he doesn't have a passport, and it takes like 4 days for him to get a freaking passport in this game. I don't care for citations. I'm not a perfect runner of this game. I just can't get 2 citations because after 2 citations, you get no money bonuses. And then that's where you really get screwed up with. If you guys, what else? I wanted to mention that I'm surprised Ben's still uploading. It's a little weird to say, but even though he started the channel, I think he's waiting to get a Sonic Mania on his Switch. Mother. Okay. Yeah, this is where I'm gonna like take my sweet ass time finishing the password. Sorry again for swearing, but I'm always screwing up on like 2 things in this game. There's so much things I just forget about. They don't have fakes yet. I'm just gonna make sure he has the right, Obaston. Making sure he has the right one before I let him in. Oh boy. If you actually drew a map of this place, it would be very interesting because it looks very, very interesting. Okay. Like, I tell you, I am not a perfect runner at this game. It's just not my thing. Like, even though I played this game so much, I stopped playing it for a while, that's why. I stopped playing it after a while because my Vista computer finally decided it wanted to die, and it died, so, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, the photo matches. I don't know. This, in my opinion, this recording software is okay. It could be a lot better. I mean by it could be a lot better is it, like, didn't have to be $200 per month. I'm sorry. It's like, it's just way too much to have a full version of this. Oh, Is that right? Because I believe sometimes you can stamp over it, but most of the time you can't. Ah! Hey, I got you something to fucking nitpick you on. That's what I'm saying. Information. You can stamp over it. It does work. You just gotta make sure to stamp over, else the game will register as a passport accepted. Email, her passport is expired. Yeah, there's this. It's random after a few of the visits. Usually there is speedruns for this game, but there's very few. Most of them are like 2 to 3 hours long. I plan to do a speedrun of this game eventually when I have the time. Yeah, see now everyone's just cold, which you can shake off food, got $90, and we can sleep. I don't have any of the tokens yet. Black market activity explodes. Government claims tax controls. Checkpoint expansion postponed. November 26, 1982. Oh boy, this is good. Yep, there goes the ID cards, and this is where... do I plan to end today? You know what? I think I'm going to end the video here. 4 days into this game, and there's about 30 to 31 days in this. I think I'll end it here, guys. So in the next video I plan to do, I will play through more days. I am somewhat busy. I got to kind of edit this afterwards. But otherwise, thanks for still watching the channel. I know it's weird to say I haven't really uploaded in a while, and maybe people thought I was dead while I was gone or something like that, but I just wanted to clarify a few things before I came back. Without further ado, see you guys in the future, and I hope you guys have a good time on the Ben Lord Game Channel. See you guys soon.